stuff up.
Yeah, so last time we were here, the group took the final test in the challenge of Lord Croaker. Unfortunately, it knocked all of them except for Seraphina unconscious, who, uh, against her desire to rebel, found it wiser to comply and be taken into custody. As she was taken to prison beneath Lady Mucosa's house, along with the Kugler, Bartholomew, Ophelia, and some people they met in there. They were able to free the people, and eventually get out, though not 100% successfully, as Bartholomew stood in fire for quite a long time and got hurt a bit. Though they were able to find some interesting things in the storage room, such as clothes and jewelry that they believe belongs to the missing princess. Uh, they eventually made their way upstairs to find the 6 prisoners they freed standing around the trap door that they were exiting in a sort of zoned out, zombie like, mind controlled state. And that is where we come back into things. Let's see if John can get here by the time it's his turn.
Yes.
You want to put us on the right map?
Oh, right. Probably. That would probably help.
Yeah. There we go. Also, give me control of character.
Right. Player characters. Aaron Malagorn. Configure ownership. That would be Rick Duel. And of course, popping. Oh wait, you don't have popcorn at the moment. You have.
Yeah, I mean it's...
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter because you're in Animal World.
Yeah.
But you need control of the Kugler.
Yes.
A Kugler.
Correct. I don't know why Sigurd's here. He's not part of this.
Hey, Kugler. You come here often?
Pretty sure the Kugler would murder Sigurd.
Probably.
He likes fire a whole lot. And
that's true. He would have been
all
the
the people
first
in this
to
world
go,
do
yeah.
not.
Thanks for that reminder. I could have messed something up.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I need to look at what I can do and what I shouldn't do.
Oh, were you gonna catch everything on fire?
Immediately catch things
They don't.
on fire.
That's the one thing they said we didn't like.
And where is Bear?
His should be fine. It's just mine gets reset.
Right. Because you log in as GM.
Yeah.
And we start with Ophelia. You can, of course, take a second to gather everything that's happening.
I am.
Did you begin the combat?
I believe so, because the button I see says end combat.
Okay, gotcha.
So they're just zombified around us, like mind control wise. I'm just making sure I'm hearing correctly.
Yes, correct. Let me make sure there's nothing else I'm missing. If this is the right notebook, even. Yes. Okay. Nope. You are good to go.
All right. I'm going to cast Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Ever I can.
I will say, while you can see through these walls at the moment, these are
Mhm.
still walls. In case,
Okay.
just for anybody's wondering, like if they want to cast a spell or
Yeah.
something, they would have to move through them and see things. Wait, what? Oh. All right. You use Word of Radiance on 2 commoners and Bartholomew. The 2 commoners succeed, but Bartholomew fails
Correct.
and takes 3 damage.
Oh my god.
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No.
Okay. Serafina, you saw your friend Ophelia just attack these commoners and Bartholomew with some sort of radiant magic. You two could share clothes if you just didn't have to change sizes again.
Okay. The commoners, like, they don't. Well, I guess we're going before them in combat, so we don't necessarily know. But like, they don't. Do they appear threatening? Are they just? Or didn't? Weren't we told that we had to fight them? I'm trying to. It's been so long since we've played. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
think it
just
was
trying
more
to-
of a you have to get through them to get to us sort of thing.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Um. I'm gonna attack this guy with the shaved side.
Okay.
But I want. I where's how do I get the combat stuff?
Right click on the sword icon at the upper right will bring up the combat tracker.
No, like where's so I can do my attack. It's usually
Bring up
like
your
down
character
here.
sheet. Or what are you talking about?
There's usually like a bar down on the bottom, and there's not.
Oh, is it like was it a big thing with like your character portrait and stuff?
Yeah.
I disabled
That's
that
Argon
out
is
in
disabled.
Yeah, I did that in my campaign, and then it syncs to this one, and I didn't think about that. I can add it, or if you can add it back in.
No, it's fine. I can do it this way.
Is it just like
But-
configure settings
Yeah, you just enable the
or
module.
manage modules?
Oh, did John drop?
Yeah,
I
combat.
think he's getting on his computer.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to reload, but that's not a big deal.
Don't worry about it.
Too bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it syncs to here, and I didn't realize that. People use that over on this session or this campaign.
You told me that's how to do it
I listen.
when we were learning the mechanics.
I know. We listen. We do a lot of different things. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry for being complicated.
We do lots.
Should have it now.
It's still loading in for me.
Camera's loaded in.
There we go. Okay. I want to, like I said, go after the one with the shaved side. But I want to do non-lethal damage.
Sure.
What's that?
Legitimately thought no one was going to say that word, and we were going to end up with a bunch of dead commoners.
I wanted to see how they reacted to like the radiant damage. And I was like,
Bartholomew is raging, and on fire. So I don't know, man.
You knock him unconscious.
Solid. And then because I was just, can a bonus action hit the one that's next to him?
Yeah.
With my offhand. Again, non-lethal.
Yeah, you can do that. That hit's not quite unconscious yet, but affected. Dazed is because it's non-lethal, so like he's not bloodied.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
That will end my turn because I can't do anything else.
All right. 1 second. I forgot to check one number. I think it's a 13, 14.
Why do I have
All right.
advantage?
Probably because those tokens don't have
Oh,
vision
they aren't
set up.
Probably.
So it thinks it's blind.
Yeah, you would have hit them anyway, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Rufio, are there there are two doors to this room?
Yeah, there's a door down here and a door right here.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that a door or is it a wall? Because it looks like there's a table right there. On the bottom.
On the bottom, huh? It looks, yeah, because this is the sliding door right here.
Okay.
You can see it going into the wall. It appears to be a checkers table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
just flip it.
Interesting.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll to play checkers.
Okay. Yeah. Make an intelligence check.
So I can't really get to the. I guess if I move here, and I want to try and judo throw this guy over that way.
Okay, sure.
So yeah.
Make an athletics for your grapple. Okay, he's gonna make.
I miss anyways. Grapple's different now.
Oh,
It's
right,
on
right.
extract anyways. But I rolled a 2, so
I see.
can you offhand unarmed strike? How does unarmed strike work for monks? No, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I will flurry of blows, I guess.
Sure.
If I can find where flurry of blows exists. Which is 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. And so I'll do unarmed strike the first. That's 18.
That hits.
And so yeah, if that's enough to like down him, I'm just gonna throw him over that way.
Sure.
Just and that's the damage that dealt.
Okay, sure.
And then I'm gonna move forward. And is this door open? Or closed?
Yeah. I mean, it's just a sliding door. You could charge through it pretty easily if you wanted to. You can slide it open.
With my second flurry of blows attack, I'm gonna Sparta kick this guy into the wall.
Okay, yeah. Which wall?
That's
this side wall?
15 to hit. Yeah, this to hit. Both of these, obviously non-lethal.
Yeah, you knock him into the wall, knock him unconscious.
All right. And then I'm gonna move out into here. And kind of. Is this open door?
Yes.
Okay,
And you
okay.
notice something about Lady Mucosa that's different about her than before. You notice her eye stalks seem bigger than usual, and the shell on her back actually seems like stronger and larger and spikier than it usually looks.
Gotcha. And yeah, I'll just kind of move out, and sort of get out here and sort of square up against these guys, sort of, and just sort of be ready.
Sure thing. This guy is unconscious. He's not actually dead. That's what happens when you click mark defeated. That's misleading.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever. Next guy. He's up. He is going to run up. He's actually going to go back around this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And action dash next to Lady Mucosa. This guy is going to do the same thing. Except he can only get here. And then Kugler, you sort of see Scrapper like sniff in the air, and he goes, "I smell blood," and starts running. And he is going to attack Bartholomew with advantage.
I don't know if Bartholomew actually raged before or not.
No, I think he did not.
Okay. Because it was like
He took the full
was he
hit.
raging getting through the door?
I think so. But it's not like a having to attack anymore thing, right?
Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying, he would still be raging if he had
Yeah.
raged. How many rages have you used, John?
One.
Okay, then
yeah,
you
just
did
it just
not, because
wasn't
you
actually
dropped
one.
after we got out
Okay.
of prison.
I thought he raged again to go up to the door, though. So it would have been 2, I guess.
Maybe. It just didn't get used.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. One second. And then after stabbing Bartholomew, you see him sort of like look at his straight razor blade with blood on it and lick it and like thrust straight again into Bartholomew. Except he misses that time in a dramatic fashion. I believe, right? No, he ties. He does meet Bartholomew's AC. I need a wisdom
Meets it,
save
beats
from
it.
Bartholomew. Yeah. But John's not on here. Oh, he is?
Uh-huh.
Have you been prompted for a wisdom save for Bartholomew?
There we go. Sorry.
Okay, no, you're good.
I'm not gonna lie. I was on my dating app and one popped up and it was just this goth chick and it said, "Yes, I will peg you." That's all she had in her profile, and it distracted me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's unacceptable, really.
I know it really is.
All right, so you sort of see this like twisted gash as he drives the straight razor into the cut he already hit on Bartholomew and sort of like drags it through his skin. And I need everyone who is their ally who can see it, which will be I'll request the roll. Don't worry about rolling for it.
I'm out of vision.
Yeah, not you, Ophelia
Okay.
and Seraphina. The creature and its allies, and of course Bartholomew. Wisdom versus DC 15. as you see this absolutely horrific gash in Bartholomew.
Oh.
And Serafina, unfortunately, you and Bartholomew are frightened of Scrapper, meaning you are not allowed to move toward him, correct? And you have disadvantage on all attacks in his vision, right? Yeah.
If you
It's
hover over
against
frightened
him.
in the chat window, it'll tell you.
Ah, nice. Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. While the source of its fear is within the line of sight, the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. And that will be for 1 round. So until the end of Scrapper's next turn. And he is actually going to stay there. No, he's not. That would be stupid. He is going to do something which seems confusing given that he just feared you. Actually. And move away a bit. Oh, wait, he can just bonus action do that. Right. He's going to bonus action disengage and just take a step back. It is then Lady Mucosa's turn. And Kugler, she starts slowly nailing up to you. And she is going to swing at you with her eye stalk.
What you've been doing to these townsfolk and capturing them, holding them hostage? That just ain't right.
1 second. I need to edit its damage because she has people charmed. Okay, cool. Why am I so bad at... There it is. X plus... See if that works. She hits you for 19 psychic damage.
I think I passed the save, it looks like.
You did.
That's good.
Yeah, you feel this like sort of like pulse of psychic energy go through your body that almost feels like it's going to like knock you unconscious for a second, but you are able to fight it off. Bartholomew, there is an incredibly frightening rat man in front of you who just gashed the shit out of you with what looks like a barber straight razor. There's also one of your commoner villagers to the south of you and 2 more commoners behind the rat man that you're too afraid to run past.
The ones behind him, in front of what's her face?
Uh-huh. Indeed.
All right, so Bartholomew is. I guess gonna.
Here.
Am I raging? Did we determine I'm raging?
Yeah, we determined that you are raging.
Okay, cool. So
Wait,
I'm
can
gonna.
you be feared while you're raging?
No.
I
don't think
you might
so.
be immune.
Yeah, so you're not feared. I don't think. Let me double check. That doesn't sound like you can be. No, you have to be level 6 to not be charmed or frightened while raging.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to move up 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. They're paper walls, right? We determined because that's what
Uh-huh.
they look like. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna barrel roll
Nope, that character's gone.
and barrel. Yeah. Uh-huh. Anyways, I'm gonna charge through this wall here. Because I
Yeah.
shouldn't have light of sight on the other person I'm frightened of, and I'm not
Right,
gonna
not
get.
when you're hitting the wall.
Nope.
So make an athletics check for me. With advantage for raging, I believe. I think it'll do that automatically.
It should. Nope. It did not do it automatically.
Hey man,
Oh,
you trip and stumble and fall prone on the other side of the wall.
All right, that's fair.
You should still have 5 feet then. He
Yeah.
stands up.
But I can't get closer to anybody right now.
Oh yeah, because you're a scared little
time.
baby cub.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm just gonna stand up and take the dodge action.
Sure thing.
Let's stay on fire, obviously.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do something about that, actually. I only have 13 health, so guess I'll put the fire out.
You're gonna stop, drop, and roll and go prone again? You just got back up.
No, well, I guess is that the only way I can put the fire out, I guess.
How do you put out fires?
I guess I'll drop back down on the ground and roll around.
Stands up, realizes he's still on fire. Ah!
All right, you are no longer dodged, and you are now prone.
Great.
If you'd like to do that in a more movement-saving manner and be not on fire and standing up but not dodged, I will allow it.
That'd be nice. I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my turn, so.
I don't know how.
Opportunity of attack range.
Yeah, but of what? Didn't go through your range.
I know, that's what I'm confused by.
Yeah.
He went like that, right?
I guess.
No, he went
No.
down, he went up 1 and then over, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't come within 5 feet of me.
And then diagonal. Yeah, that time. Oh, wait, no, I guess, yeah, Straight Razor would be able to if they didn't know they were friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
I was also
You
getting
should-
that for Bartholomew and Kugler.
Yeah, it's
I can
'cause-
actually change those real.
so
They're not
there's,
set to being your friends.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's Ophelia.
Cool.
Save
I'm
the
gonna-
day.
Wow.
You're the only spellcaster.
I feel pressured. Okay. How do I save the fucking day? I don't fucking know. Give me a second. I had a plan, and now I don't.
Fireball. Cast fireball.
Fucking wish. I don't have that. I think I asked for it, and you were like, nope.
It just auto wins the fight because that's how afraid everyone is.
Contemplated it. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt because I think what the rat did was super gross. Like,
Oh yeah.
Seraphina may be like, oh my god, and I'm like, disgusting, tasteless.
Tasteless.
Get your
Not
shit
beautiful.
together. I'm gonna do it on.
Ooh.
Wait,
Yeah, you guiding bolt the fuck out of them. You don't
Guiding
roll
bolt
damage,
up
but
the
it
butt.
hits them really squarely in the chest. And now the next attack against him will have advantage, which will would counter out the disadvantage if
Advantage.
they could
Yeah,
read
make
them.
it just a
if they could read them.
straight roll.
Yeah.
Let me.
What you said? You don't roll damage.
What?
You said something about damage.
No, she rolled bad damage.
Oh,
3
gotcha.
ones.
Oh, yeah, no,
3
that was
ones
real
and
bad.
2 4s. Yeah, but it was just unlucky. Anything else?
I'm gonna step forward a little bit more because Seraphina's not doing too hot. Otherwise,
Sure thing.
Okay. Do
Seraphina.
I still have line of sight on the rat, right?
Yes. If you
Then-
go to this square, he loses line of sight.
Okay, but if I stay right where I'm at, I've got line of sight. Cool. Where are my spells? Because I can't move closer. But I can cast a spell. And I'm going to cast Magic Missile
Okay.
at the rat.
Sure.
And like, while like Seraphina's like very frightened, she's like, "Ah, fuck you," and just like flings her hand out.
This one always
And-
hits.
Yup.
You can click him 4 times, or however many darts it is. 3.
Yeah, it should like be asking you some stuff.
Who target?
Yeah.
It.
You have to put in 3.
Did it do it?
No, it looks like you cast silvery barbs. What was it showing?
Okay. Well, it did Magic Missile, but then didn't do anything, and I tried to cast again or try to hit it again, and that's when it did Silvery Barbs. So, like, it didn't come up with it. All it came up with was asking me if it wanted me to use a spell slot.
Okay. Rufia, on her magic missiles item, press the icon at the top that says medkit and make sure it's configured. Or it's it's a plus sign. It should be green or blue inside the item.
Do I select Cauldron of Plentiful Resources
Yes.
automation? Okay.
Yes,
Apply.
and hit like apply.
Apply,
Now,
confirm.
yep. Now try and recast it. Sure.
He should be at 24. He had to have taken damage from it, I think. But it didn't
Not-
show it because his health
How
went
much-
down.
Oh, I mean he.
Okay. I
But,
mean, as
like,
long as.
then he took more from Silvery Barbs too, right?
No, silvery barbs.
No,
doesn't
Silver
do
Barb
damage.
doesn't
Okay.
deal damage.
Okay, then he took 50. Wait, is that possible?
He should have taken what 11 points so far.
It would have. Yeah.
But 11
and
from
the next time I-
Ophelia.
Yeah, and after Silvery Barbs, it shows his HP at 9, which means he would have taken 15, which would means that Magic Missile rolled all 4s, which is totally possible.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's
But
showing
whatever,
damage,
I mean, yeah,
It's showing
it hit him.
damage.
It hit him for damage, but it was after Silvery Barbs, which is what's confusing. But whatever.
I don't know. That's
No,
my
it's-
turn.
Yeah. Alrighty. Kugler, what you got?
Okay. I'm going to try and punch Lady Mucosa.
Okay.
Apa.
As a reaction, she will pull this guy in front of her.
Okay. So 16 to hit.
That hits him.
Okay. And cool. I'm gonna flurry blows.
Sure thing.
And I'm gonna try and hit her again.
She's unable to block it and takes the damage.
As part of that, for open hand technique, when I hit with flurry of blows, I can have it make a dex save or be knocked prone.
Okay.
So make a dex save. DC should be 12. No, 14. Higher than
Fail.
6. So she's knocked prone.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my second attack from Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Should be with advantage. Your prone's not set up, so there's first non-advantage. Here's the d20 for the second. So that is...
That hits.
Yeah, so 18, and then just use
10
the
damage.
10 damage from the first, yeah.
Alrighty.
And that is move bonus, and I'm going to sort of walk in care. That's fine.
Sure thing.
All right, that's it.
This one comes down, and he's going to take a animal natural attack at you.
Sure.
It's not going to be very good. Rolls a 3 to hit you. Fails.
Three misses.
Yep, fails. This one also tries to swipe at you. Rolls an 8.
8 also misses. I know.
Scrapper's going to come over to Bartholomew and say, "It's time to put you down, old bear." And takes another lick of the blood from his straight razor and starts cutting from the other side. Or if he hits, I guess. The other side of Bartholomew. Down to like join this jagged cut.
Do I have line of sight?
No, you are now out of line of sight.
Okay.
And you are no
Why
longer feared.
advantage, by the way?
He has advantage on people who are under half health.
Okay, that's fine. That's unfortunate for Bartholomew.
Uh-huh.
John?
Wisdom saving throw. He made the saving throw. He is not feared, though. Bartholomew gutted through it, staring Scrapper in the face as he betrays him and stabs him in the gut.
Did it half the damage, by the way? When
It
applied?
did not.
Okay.
Did it have the damage earlier?
I believe I did it for you last time. Let me double check.
Just making sure, because that rage is not the one. I didn't set up that rage, and so sometimes it doesn't always do everything right.
Yeah, had to have, actually, yeah. Yep. All right. You are at 20 and not feared.
Yay.
Mucosa's going to try and smack you with her psychic eye stalks again.
All right.
Smack me with your stalks,
13
baby.
misses.
13 misses. Okay, so instead she is going to be worried. Bartholomew, what you got?
Oh, Scrapper. We should be friends. And then he's gonna attack him. Reckless attack? That's a thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't hit.
Does not, unfortunately.
Did that roll?
No, that didn't
Oh,
roll
that
with
didn't roll
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. Well, let's
It did
try
not.
again.
That does.
Whack his ass.
You whack his ass. And remember, you do have multi-attack.
I know. Okay, so let's try this again. I thought I held down A or Alt to do advantage.
Mm-hmm. It
You're
should have.
frightened.
Oh, it didn't remove the status effect. Yep. So roll it again. There you go. And you take down the betrayer, Scrapper.
I don't want to hurt my friends anymore.
Then go after the snail.
I'm gonna move closer, I guess,
Sure thing.
and sit here.
Yeah, they're sort of like blocking your way.
Yeah. All right, I'm done.
Grapple attack. 3. Does that grapple you?
No.
Do you accept the
All
bear
right.
hug?
Ophelia, you see Bartholomew has gutted it out and murdered Scrapper, who was really just going nuts on him with that razor.
My dog's being a maniac. Give me like 5 seconds.
Sure.
That exactly. So annoying. Jesus. Anyways, I have to completely reformulate my plan because... No, I don't. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to heal my dear friend Bartholomew because he's not doing too hot. Did it
That
from the
should be
wrong thing.
That should be 2d4. So roll one more d4,
Roll them in- yeah.
Rachel.
Yeah. Let me... Jesus Christ, I am... Oh!
Hey, one more.
Otherwise, I'm gonna come up. And does the rat still have his knife on him? Can I take the knife?
Yeah, you can take the knife.
I want the knife.
Sure thing. For 1 second.
You see one of his eyes flitter open slightly in his last dying breath. And
Did you
he
kill him?
says, I don't know, probably.
Yes.
Yeah, Bartholomew killed him.
Well,
I
that's not
totally
what I'm
had
asking.
I had a good joke and I totally forgot it now. Oh well.
That's it.
Serafina. The scary rat is dead.
I'm counting out my movement. Okay, I'm going to... Because this is a door right here, right? I mean, how the God damn it.
Right here. And there's a hole here that Bartholomew went through.
Let me do what I want to do, you piece of shit.
That's why they call him Bartholomew, the hole puncher.
I don't think that's what they call him.
What? No,
Said
they
I
call him
don't think
Honey
that's-
Man.
Right here, this is a door, yes?
You can just press
Yeah.
Q and it'll quick draw, by the way.
Uh-huh.
It was Q. Okay, that's what I was
Yeah,
running
it's
into.
Q for
okay.
quick draw.
Quick draw.
I love
McGraw.
you.
I love you too.
Serafina is going to move.
And if you right click, it should add a waypoint while you're walking. Possibly. If you're like dragging your token.
So my movement speed is 30, yes? Okay.
Mhm.
Sounds right.
And I'm going to bonus action dash.
Okay.
Do I have to do something to like make that happen, or will it
No,
will it
you
just let me do it?
Just move.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can just do the movement.
15. No. $45. Okay. So right there. It's as close as I can get. But
I think if you cut one more corner, you can get here. If you just like instead of like going
okay. Well, then I'm there. Okay, cool. That's fine. And then I'm just going to let me make sure I remember this how this works correctly. No. Okay, because I did my bonus action, so I can't do that. All right, I'm just gonna attack on Lady Mikiosa.
For sure.
Not lethal.
Non-lethal? Okay.
No,
Sure.
lethal.
Lethal? Okay. Not non-lethal. Yes.
I don't know
Yeah,
if sneak
sorry.
attack is updated if it didn't proc, but it should have been. Oh, I'm not an ally, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how much is my
Roll
sneak
your
attack?
Sneak attack damage. You're level 4, 1d6 still, right? 2d6?
No,
2d6.
I think it's 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's ever actually 1d6, right?
It is at
Like
first
level
level.
1.
Okay.
Yeah, 2d6 more.
There
Okay.
it is.
2d6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's great. 3 more damage, guys.
Yay.
And that'll end my turn.
Offhand
Kugler.
attack.
I did a bonus action. My bonus action
Nick.
dash.
Offhand attack is on your becomes
Nick.
part of your.
The weapon mastery. Nick lets you take an offhand attack with a dagger as part of the attack action.
Oh.
I thought it was just a 2024 change.
No. Well, yes and no. But yeah, it's the weapon mastery for Nick. I don't know if we set it up. If I set it up, but on there. But yeah, the. Nick
I mean,
lets you offhand attack.
it's in my features, but
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
It didn't give you the prompt.
Well, it's not going to because you have to basically make an attack with it.
Okay, so with my dagger then?
Yep.
It's cool.
It hits.
Okay. Thank you, Rachel, for catching that debauchery that I just did.
Technically, her short sword also has Vex, so, but it's fine. I
Just
don't know if I.
do your turn, and I'll take a look at it and play with it next turn.
Cool. Yeah, just look up the weapon masteries for those two weapons. Since she's still prone, I am going to stomp her. 25 to hit.
That hit.
10 damage.
Yeah.
That hurts.
I'm gonna flurry blows.
You have
I'm gonna
advantage.
stomp.
Remember, she's prone.
Huh? Oh yeah.
My prone's not set up, so remember to roll with advantage.
Yeah, that's fine. Stomp her again.
You stomp her again.
Stomp her again.
You stomp her fucking snail head in. She dies. Oh man. Okay. And the commoners seem to the ones who are conscious wake up from their stupor.
Non-lethal, by the way.
Oh, on mucosa?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You didn't say that though.
You can declare it after.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, Kugler wouldn't want to actually murder her. She should pay for her crimes.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, there's a lot of questions we need to ask her.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, where the fuck is the princess?
That's fair.
But she's unconscious.
Yeah, she is unconscious. And the
Gotcha.
fight is at its end. It's just that, like, you can't harvest her body for magic things if you don't kill her.
I wasn't planning on butchering a sentient fucking lady slug, bro.
Oh. You guys weren't thinking of that?
No.
Okay, so I didn't
I
need
just
to
want
make
her
these
gloves.
I didn't need to make these eye stalks or pheromone gland items.
No. Dude, that's like you don't butcher and harvest people that like can talk to you.
Ophelia might.
You don't
That's
like-
how you got people to talk to
You don't
if
like-
I'm being honest.
You don't like kill a bunch of bandits and be like, "Oh, what are their organs like? Let's
Their
harvest
organs
some
aren't
organs."
magic.
They might be. So anyways,
Yeah.
just remind me not to invite Rufio to my funeral.
Your organs aren't magical.
They might be.
They
So what
are
you're
not.
saying is make
They
sure
could give
Rufio
life
dies
eventually.
first.
But if his organs were magical, it'd be over.
Uh-huh.
Ovaries.
I mean, I'm an organ donor.
That's
I
not.
am.
That's different than like opportunistically harvesting someone's organs.
Does she have an ID on her? Does it say organ donor or nah?
It
She's
doesn't.
not-
That's not really a thing in your society.
Sad.
Does she have a tattoo that says "Do not resuscitate"? Like,
No, but her eyes sort of like shrink down and her shell becomes smaller and smaller as everyone sort of comes out of their trance that she had them under. Except Scrapper.
Oh.
Scrapper's dead. Bartholomew
Good.
killed him.
that's
As it
fine.
should
Scrapper
be.
can be dead. But she is unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Can I loot the body?
Is she wearing the gloves? I want the gloves.
Yeah, she has the gloves.
I want them.
Googler's just kind of standing there, like panting.
Where
Good job. Good job. Yes. As I'm trying to take off the gloves. Amazing work. Slay queen.
I just, you did great. You did great. You did wonderful. Like that's just how I feel, Ophelia.
Getting in
you all,
pockets.
you
gonna
all
lay
don't.
right here.
You all don't waste much time.
She wasn't gonna waste any time killing us.
And these are what we
You're
came.
gonna
And
have to
these are what we came here for. So like, but also I'm searching. I want to know where the princess is. So like, I don't waste time. She's sleeping. This is the best time to do it.
So which of the cute animal friends did we kill accidentally in this fight?
You just knocked them all unconscious. You didn't kill
Yeah,
any
we
of
knocked
them.
them all. Yeah.
Okay.
And after 2 minutes, she wakes back up.
Okay. Well, in those 2 minutes, I'm searching through. I'm like looking if she's got anything on her. Like searching the
Yeah, what are you looking
pockets.
for?
I'm searching the pockets. I'm trying to find if she's got just any intel I can gather on where the princess is or what the fuck is going on. Like, just anything of note.
Sure. So you don't find anything on her body that explains it, but as you go and you look in the room that she and Scrapper were in when you came upstairs, you actually find some paperwork that it's like an emergency transfer of power type thing, with the king and queen being indisposed, so they're giving her power to run the kingdom as they are too upset over the loss of the princess. That hasn't been signed yet, but it appears that they were finalizing the paperwork for it. This also then divvied up more power to Lord Croker as well.
Okay. Does it look like legitimate? Or does it look like something that is like a forgery?
I mean, it looks like something that she was trying to get signed, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's like just on this table here in the center?
It looks like it is something cooking, but it is not. It is a table.
Okay. Can I and go through this cabinet over here?
Sure thing. Are you what you looking for?
Just any information on Princess, like just anything of note.
Right. All right. On her, you did find a weird ornate key, but you aren't quite sure what it is for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bartholomew, help me drag her over into here and tie her up so that she doesn't cause no more trouble.
Okay.
Maybe line the front of the door with salt. Just a thought.
Just pour a bag of salt around her.
Just make a circle around her. Just trap her in it.
We don't have to do nothing else. Just salt.
Just a little sprinkle. You're gonna talk now? Ha ha ha.
Hey,
Where's the
do you
princess?
have any more honey?
Throw it in her eyes.
What you doing here?
Yeah, where's the princess?
And then the girls can keep looking around.
Yeah, I want to look in this.
Yeah, do you want to actually loot anything, or are you just looking for evidence and stuff?
I mean, both.
There's plenty of valuable things. I say there's plenty of valuable things. Roll a are you just taking stuff like in front of people, or are you being sneaky about it? I guess is the first question.
Just being a little sneaky. Like she'll dip
I
around
mean-
corners, but like not like.
Okay.
You'll hear her like opening stuff, but she'll just be around a corner.
I'm investigating to see if there is anything of worth in these two cabinets, dressers, whatever they are in this room, in the corners, the red ones. And if there's anything like of note, like related to the princess, then I'm just kind of like setting that on top. But if there's anything that looks like it's worth it, might be money or something cool, then I'm being sneaky and trying to take that. Yes.
Sure. There is one thing to remember. You will come back to big size. These things would not.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's
You're
fine.
talking to someone who's from the Fey realm. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, roll an
Little trinkets are
investigation.
fine. Maybe I can give them to Ollie.
I will only get a little bigger.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
Fancy like silverware, like spoons, forks, knives, a set of china. Ophelia, where are you looking?
Like
Why is
this
it called China?
I don't know.
general area.
Sure. As you're looking around here, you actually find like some little statues and like artworks that look pretty fancy and ornate, made from like gold and silver with like jewels on them and stuff like that.
In my bag of
You don't
holding.
see anything about the princess.
I ain't worried about that. I'm just
Okay.
stealing now. I got my gloves. I'm all set. I'm like, let's rock, girl. Let's get out of here. I'm just stuffing my bag of holding right now.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you start collecting things that you think will be valuable.
Yep. Putting silverware in my little fairy bra. But mostly in the bag.
And Kugler, in a couple of minutes, Lady Mucosa starts winking. She's like, "Oh, you awful dirty commoners! What are you even doing in my house?"
I kick her again.
She doesn't go unconscious because that would be boring.
Now, I assume Bartholomew's in here with me and anybody else that wants to be in the conversation.
As soon as I hear her start talking, I come in.
Bartholomew, I think, is taking a nap.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess I'll come over.
I mean, you don't have to, buddy. You can go sleep. It's okay. Now, where is the princess?
Somewhere very safe. Don't you worry about her.
Ooh, you better tell us or you're gonna die.
Roll an
If she-
intimidation.
Still linked to Craig. There we go. With advantage.
Oh, Bartholomew,
Because I'm
you
still
couldn't
raging.
You're not still raging.
Has it been
You
2
were
minutes?
napping.
You,
Rage while I nap.
Bartholomew, you couldn't scare a baby.
That's not what Scrapper said.
Scrapper is a dead man, so I guess it doesn't matter too much what he said.
If the are safe, why are the king and queen so worried about her?
I feel like you're asking questions you already know the answers to.
But I want to hear you say it.
I don't see a reason to.
Yeah,
Are you going to kill me? I don't think
Mike?
any of you have the will, or I might be dead already.
Have the will.
I have the
know.
will. I just wanted
Put
answers.
some honey on it.
We'd all love answers. I'd like to know what's making everyone so irrational at the moment, but it has
you threw
benefited
us in
me
a
up until
dungeon.
now. Not
What do you
that.
mean irrational?
Well, how are you supposed to act when you throw us and lock us down there?
Not talking about you. The king
It's
and
your
the
kin.
queen.
So you have nothing
Oh.
to do with them being irrational?
I am not the original source of that, no.
Original.
I merely saw a time to take advantage of an opportunity. To make better for myself in this world as anyone would want.
By making others suffer? That's not right.
Yeah, what she said.
And as you're all sort of talking to her and interrogating her, through the back window, you see a familiar face as Rusty Nuts peeks in and waves at all of you. And you see him. He holds up the bag you helped him find and points at it and is like. And you see him sort of like open up the bag and sneak off behind this little wall over here.
Back.
What?
Ophelia's just like, I'll be back, and she's just gonna find her way over to him. I'll go around if I have to, but I'm not mapping that
Hey,
out.
what's up?
What you doing in the window, buddy?
I thought you were in trouble. I was gonna bust you out.
Oh,
You look in the bag as he's getting things ready, and it's clearly explosives.
amazing! Wow, we could use that. Can I take that?
I mean, I don't. They're mine. I don't really like other
Okay.
people using them. Yeah.
All right.
Plus, like,
so-
there's a big rock. I want to blow it up, and if it'll fall down a hill into some water, that sounds like it'll be fun.
But what if we saved it for later? Okay.
Oh.
What if I found out the cause for all the problems and then I let you use it then?
I mean, that would be pretty fun. I was pretty busy today. I was gonna go climb that tower. I will steal some wine and then climb that tower and then just pee off the tower.
That's great. There's wine in there. You can get it pretty easily.
Do you want to come up to the tower with me?
No, I'm a little busy.
I could blow up the door on the tower. I haven't been in there yet.
Just save some of the explosives for later, okay?
All right.
Your best ones?
Sure.
I need to be able to call you, okay, Rusty Nuts?
So do you need these ones now?
Maybe.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you just go back about 25 feet.
I don't need you to blow something up right now.
Oh, okay, sorry. And he starts putting things back in his bag.
All right, okay. All right, save some of them, right? Save them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go pee off the tower.
Okay, if I need you, I'll come find you and hopefully not get wet.
Sure. You see him like picking grapes from the field and just sort of like nonchalantly walking through.
I walk back in and look at them and I'm just like,
Hey,
he had explosives? He was gonna blow this place up to help us out.
place. Well, that's sweet of him. Where did he
Yeah.
go?
He went to piss off the top of a tower.
How do you
Like-
make the top of a tower angry?
Yeah, I'm confused as well.
No, like to pee, to
Oh, to piss
piss off
off.
of. Sorry, I forgot the other apapa.
You know, on a scale of
Take
1
a
to 10,
tinkle.
urinate.
Rusty, you're always the funniest.
Rusty's not there. That was somebody else.
I don't know, man.
Where's the tower?
Again, you like cracked out real bad on me.
Where's this tower?
Up that way, and I point to the same direction that he.
You would have seen it actually walking
Okay.
through the fields.
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. Amazing. Then I reference.
Was it just like a
You know-
mysterious tower that nobody ever has been to?
No, it belongs to Lady Mucosa. It looks over all the
Oh.
fields and into the woods.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to ask Lady Mikyosa if she knew anything about the tower, but
Of course
Good.
I do. The tower has been in my family for ages.
What do you keep
If you
in
can
there?
find a way in, you can have whatever is in there.
Is it that fancy key that
yeah, is
She
it this key
found-
that I found?
Oh, good luck.
I'm gonna
Can I
kick
kill
her just like a
I
little
wanna
bit.
kill her.
I'm gonna kick her just a little bit.
You kick her just a little bit. She's very squishy.
Yeah.
More so for already. Like she's oozing a bit.
You know,
Hmm.
I've always been kind of curious.
It's not
Your
honey. It's not honey.
Oh no, I was just thinking that your eye stalks look a lot like green onions if you think about it, and maybe if I sliced them up with a little bit of honey.
Again, I knew this all came back to honey. If you want to be scary, Bartholomew, stop talking about honey.
She does
Well,
have
do
a fair point.
Do you really need to see though? Like, hey, we can leave you alive.
I've already decided you're leaving me alive. I don't know what this discussion is about.
But you're not the one that gets to decide that. We are.
If I'm going to die,
Fair
you'll
point.
kill me. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Oh, I don't want to kill
Why
you. I
shouldn't
just
we
wanna
kill
eat
you?
your eyeballs.
Do you really need it spelled out?
Yes.
Yeah, could you make me a sandwich with it?
What you're looking for is in the tower.
Well, yeah, I was already planning on going there.
Then
You
what
don't have
more
to-
do you need from me? Get out of my house.
I needed reason why not to kill you. You're staging a coup.
Oh, Tom?
I mean, they're not going to
Orange?
sign the paperwork when their princess is returned. So
Treason
you've
is still
already
treason.
defeated me.
Well,
I did not
Not
finish.
from. I'm not from. I wasn't
Do
talking
you want
to you
me
anymore.
to bribe you?
No. I'm not from here anymore. Kugler, what would you like to do?
I mean, if the king and queen were not quite out of sorts, I would say that she needs to pay for her crimes. But I don't know who is going to make her do that.
I think it's important here, Kugler, that we make the world a better place for us and all those around us.
Real
Yeah,
quick,
but-
before they decide on a decision, I do have a question.
Yeah, huh?
Why are you killing or not killing, why are you kidnapping townsfolk?
It's probably
well,
something in the tower.
well, we needed to look like we were looking for whoever did the kidnapping.
Oh, so innocents were just a cover for your not so innocent ploy.
Yes, I was doing a crime. Do you
But
need
why
to point
hol-
that out
why-
to me again?
But why hold him? Why not just interrogate him and then
Kill him?
let him go?
Oh, well, it seems
Because
like
they're obviously innocent. Everybody you
Right.
you capture is
right.
innocent.
So what's
why
going
not
to happen
interrogate him
when
and
I
show-
keep arresting people and letting them go? They're all going to talk to each other. Then they're going to realize I did the kidnapping. Then they're going to do what
not
you
gonna-
did. Except
That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. People people in charge they question people all the time. Doesn't mean, oh well, then the guards must have done it just because they questioned a bunch of folks and didn't find no one. That is dumb. That is a
well,
dumb
then I
plan.
guess you're a better criminal than I am, Kugler.
No, I'm just saying that's a dumb plan. That's a dumb plan.
Yeah, you didn't really
We
think
were
this crime through.
deciding what to do with them.
And had you come upon a decision?
Clearly, no. Now, for you, we are probably going to kill you and the one with the wings.
If you can catch us.
Again, you're already escaped. You can't. Are you going to kill me or not? I'm just trying to figure this out.
I say
That's
we
not
lock her in
up
her
to
own dungeon.
I
Thinking
think
the
we
same
should put her
thing.
in a box. A
I think
nice
there's a
tight
real
box.
interesting table we could put her on, and a nice little slow salt drip on the way to it.
They're
Slowly
following you.
counting
Again, is
down,
he?
getting closer?
Again,
and
I think he wants
closer.
to eat me.
I might let him.
How much bigger is like size comparison to myself and Mikosa?
I mean, she's a little bit larger than you, and large, like she's like 1.5 of you, sort of like.
She's very voluminous.
Uh-huh.
being a slug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kugler, I agree. I think we should put her in her own dungeon. Give her a taste of her own medicine.
Like a one-space centaur.
Like salt and honey.
No.
Like pepper and honey?
Bartholomew, stop with the honey.
Oh.
I think we should put salt outside of it, though. That way
I think we
she-
should put salt inside it.
Mm,
Well, no, we hang
Even
it from the
better.
ceiling and we put a candle and we light the candle and then there'll be a string attached to it. And then when the candle burns through the string, the salt will move and start swinging over her and just burning her slightly every time it goes past.
No, because I don't want
I
her to
thought-
die because she should answer for her crimes.
I
Well,
thought
she
want
can
her to
answer
not
for
know
thinking
how
about
long
this a
she's
little
going
bit
to
too
be
long.
stuck like that.
I
Just like
really
she did
want
with
honey,
people.
that's all.
That too.
She does not know when she's ever going to leave, just like she did to these villagers.
Yeah, no, I agree.
She has to risk hurting herself mortally, even worse than we've already hurt her, to try and get out, just like these people did. It's only even.
What do y'all think we should do, huh? To all the people around us. I need a voice for every single one of them, and a name, and a backstory.
No, I need a decision from the players.
We're putting her in the cell.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And not rigging an elaborate torture device.
We are putting, like, right on the inside of the cell, where she will be near, like, the gate of it. We're putting a salt line, so she can't get all the way out.
Okay.
We're
and, like,
gonna
if
put
it's-
you near the gates of cell.
And if it's, like, there's bars in between the cells rather than a wall, then we're putting salt there, too.
Salt.
So she can't
Uh-huh.
get all the way to them.
We
Okay.
could salt the bars.
That won't... No, I'm trying to keep her from getting all the way to them. I don't care about the bars themselves.
Yeah, it'll be fine. She's a big slug person. She's not squeezing through fucking prison bars.
I know, but I just... No escape attempts.
It'll be fine.
All right.
Bartholomew is kind of like scratching at his chest randomly.
And we can send all these other folks. We can send them back to the town square. Have them rally up a group of people to come out and maybe make like a citizen's rest on Mr. Croker. 'Cause he's a part of this too.
He is. Someone's got to go save the princess.
Well, I mean, I thought isn't that what you were trying to do?
Well, Kugler, I think that's something that you and I should handle.
Yeah,
That's our town's business.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I wanna...
That's
I
what
want to
meant.
help you guys. I do, but... What accent am I doing right now? I want to help you guys. I do. It's just... We were honest from the get-go, and, like... We came here for those gloves, and we got those gloves. And I want to help you guys, but I don't know how much longer this spell that we're under is going to last. And I don't
feel
want
a
to
shaking
destroy...
throughout your whole body.
Yeah, and I don't want to destroy this village, because you all have a lovely home. And I think it's time for myself and Ollie and Ophelia to make our way out.
And as you say that, you're sort of like holding out the key that you found from Lady Mucosa.
I'm holding
It
out the
falls
key
from
and...
your hand as you start growing and growing and growing and burst through the ceiling of this home.
Okay, I do want to say that I was also anything that I had on my person that was related to the princess, so like
her garments and stuff.
her garments, like the jewelry I had that had her initials. I also handed all of that over.
For sure.
Ophelia, time to book it. Hope your wings can move. And I just dash out. It was nice knowing you. Would have liked to have actually spent more time with you, 'cause you're a real pretty lady. But gotta go.
But the princess,
Sorry. I don't want to kill you. Oh, motherfuck.
Ah, shit far.
Yeah. So as you two are growing larger, you do not see the small flask of liquor turned upside down, dripping into the winery that is poisoning the wine supply. Though Kugler and Bartholomew are able to find the princess, and I have art for her, so I have to show it.
hey, we completed a quest, guys. Well, some of us did.
We
First,
completed our
this
portion
is-
of the quest. We
I got-
completed our portion
this
of
is
the
the
quest.
queen.
Oh,
she's
This
so
is the
sad.
queen.
She's
Yes.
all sad.
Where's the king? There is he. There we go. This is the king.
oh, interspecies.
Right.
Okay.
That was what I was trying to
We
think
haven't
of the
seen
word.
two
I
of the
was
same
thinking-
species yet.
I was thinking the fox.
Here's the
that,
princess.
that George
She's
Clooney
so
played.
cute.
I was thinking the king was going to be the fox that George Clooney played in that one.
Oh, what Fantastic Mr. Fox? I do
Yeah.
love that movie.
It's
Yeah.
a good movie.
I do like that she has the heads of her peasants. Like, there looks like there's little bird heads in her crown.
Yeah.
It's like all the peasants that died to put her on the throne.
Her wings are totally non-functional. Body is too heavy for them to work.
But she has them.
But she has
It's like
them.
it'd be funny if the only thing
her
she
mom is
inherited from her
strong.
father are the hollow bones. So normal fox just
Hollow bones,
you
like a
you look
bear.
you look the wrong way and you just fucking break your tibia.
Right. And you find yourselves back on which map was it that he was? This one.
I think as we come out, because like we're trying to get there, that like Seraphina's never run so fast in her life, one other time in her life. But she's booking because she does not want to destroy this beautiful little area of home. So like she ends up like running out, but like kind of like tuck and rolling as well. Like once she crosses that, and it's like just laying on her back, panting.
As you explode out of the underbrush, Zaren's gonna like whip around, launching a firebolt towards in your direction, narrowly missing you, landing somewhere in the bushes behind you.
No, no. Are you
I'm gonna
serious
pop out.
right now?
I'm gonna pop out real normal. Like, this is what I do every other day.
Are you serious about that fireball right now going to kill
Fire-
the people that hate fire?
Firebolt, not fireball.
Firebolt? Serious about? Are you serious
Yeah.
about sending a flaming ball of fire?
I'm gonna nuke these
Yes!
little bastards.
Yes, something jumps out of the fucking bush at me after a fucking party member murders a man and runs in the forest. I see a
But
vision
you
of a
know
guy with a
we're
goddamn
coming from
chainsaw.
there. You know we're coming there.
That
He's a
I'm
little
jumpy, okay? You've been gone for Serafina, you've been gone for it feels like days or months now. And all of a sudden you jump out of the bushes and you think we not to be scared and
You
startled.
just killed them all. They hate fire. You just
No,
we were
I'm sure it only hit the tree. I'm sure it didn't actually hit anything important. Look,
Ophelia's
it's not
gonna-
even catching. Look.
Ophelia's gonna wander up to the dead body and go, "What happened to this guy?"
Where the fuck is Craig?
That too.
Where the fuck is Craig?
I
Who's
sent
this
you
guy?
I sent you messages. Did you not get them?
I got messages, but you didn't say anything about Craig.
Yeah, I said there was like big problem. There was like lots of things happening in the camp that
Yeah,
we need
I'm
to talk
here now.
about.
Message. You
That-
don't have to
that-
keep it short. To talk.
No.
What happened?
No, like I said, there was lots of things that happened. This is
Clearly us
Johan-
too, but like
I think this was Johan. I think was his name. But no, we have big problems. So
what time of day is it?
It's nighttime.
how long have they been gone? Legitimately.
Like, have we just been gone the whole day, or?
They've been gone like 5 hours. 6 hours? Yeah, 6 hours.
Okay. So it's
Um,
nighttime.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Rigor mortis is definitely setting in on this body.
Bigger
Can
picture, Ophelia. Do you
Big
not
picture
question
right
why
now.
there is body here sitting at my feet?
I mean,
Yes, I was hoping you would tell me more.
Okay,
after you
here.
told me his
Let
name.
us try a different way. Ophelia, paint me a picture. Use your words and describe what you see about this man. What is the manner of his passing?
Cleaved with an axe. It is an axe, right? It's been so long
No,
since I've seen
No.
Greg.
it's a big hammer.
Big hammer.
Yeah,
Hammer.
because axes are used against trees, and we don't want that.
Yes, you're right. And then she's gonna look around. Did he do this?
This and another man approached our camp. I think they were part of the scouting party. They were actually asking about the ring that one of their members used to have. I forget his name, but I thought he was very irresponsible. But anyways, Lemmy, yes, that is a name for a weak name for a weak person. But they were asking after that, and just generally about us. And as soon as they said that they were from the scouting party, Craig took offense to that and asked if they had been to the grove that we were in like a few days ago. They said yes, obviously, and Craig decided that this man needed to die for that crime.
is this scouting party?
It is the one that the camp had told us about.
I know.
I haven't.
Seraphina's just
Right.
like.
She's like, what you're saying, like, you say that, like, Craig's saying that they committed a crime, but, like, I hear of no crime being committed. They were just doing what they do.
Yes, I think for Craig, the crime was simply going to and or knowing that that grove exists. He seems to think that it is some kind of holy site or holy place. I don't know, which is undeniable.
Were these people connected to the man that we killed?
Yes, well, that Craig killed, or what are you?
Craig wasn't the only one that had a hand in that death.
No, Craig made the decision though.
There's still blood on my hands.
I know.
Seraphina goes and
yes.
sits down next to the logs that are at this little, because I'm using this
Yeah.
as a reference for our camp, sits down next to the logs and just like leans back against it, staring at the body, but also has like that 1,000-mile stare.
But regardless, Craig. Well, there was the other member of this, his friend, I guess, or his coworker. And as soon as Craig felled this one, he moved to attack the other, and I was able to separate them enough to let him get away. So the other member here ran, and I told Craig to leave.
Where's Craig?
I don't know. He moved towards the east, I believe. But at that point, there is nothing I can do to stand against him. He as stubborn as he was also this strong. Without the two of you, there's nothing I can do.
It's like, sad. Well, if we ever see him again, I guess we'll just have to kill him.
I feel he is lost too much of the. I don't want to call it a madness, because I don't think that is what it is, but he has been overtaken by some thought that he cannot get rid of, which is that the only thing that matters over anything is that this part of the forest should be protected. And that I understand that he wants that, but that does not give him the right to murder people that
Innocent?
know about it. Yes. He is not judge and jury, only a protector. A protector does not do this. If you want to be a protector of something, that does not mean you just murder anyone who comes in your way. That is not how that works. So, I feel
Agree.
it might come against him at some point. Or, sorry, I feel we might come against him at some point at this juncture. Which is unfortunate. He was a good ally. But there's nothing you can do if that is the case. Now, on an unrelated note, we have other issue. Okay, so there's the big wolf. We took care of the big wolf, and see, we have his friend here. This is
Alexander Hamilton.
No, I can't do that because it'll mess up my accent.
I love that that's your reasoning.
No, yeah, because it'll mess up my accent somehow. Just because of like this this is let us call him. I don't know. I will think of a funny name later. But I had sent him to keep an eye out around this area. Mostly for Craig, but also just because that's a smart thing to do in the forest. And so you remember how there was like a Rumble Charge, I think was his name? No, that was Death Charge. Is in the air, is said to be around this area. But he found something different. Someone that I feel like I have recognized from my time at the Quiver. A group of people that it's hard to describe them, really. They seem to almost be like searching the forest for something. And they had like these mechanical instruments that I've not seen before, and seem to be empowered with this like strange magic. So I feel like we will come into conflict with them at some point. But they did not seem small in like the sense of needing to like trifle with, you know? Does that make sense? Or am I just talking nonsense? I don't know.
It makes sense.
So, one more set of obstacles that might be in our way. But we need to figure out what we are doing now. Were you successful in your mission? I got distracted regaling you of the very harrowing events that happened outside.
Is gonna hold up the gloves and go, got him.
Good. Well, I don't know if it's good, but it is a successful mission at the very least.
It is good for Ophelia.
I still don't know how I feel about this woman that came to inquire about these. But what are you going to do?
You have to go back to camp to talk to her? Was there a specific? It's been a while.
In a while.
You're muted.
She gave you a scroll that would work as a sort of teleportation type thing that would send her the gloves and send you the wand that she promised.
what I wanted.
Can I, before you do this, can I take a look at these gloves?
Yes. That's
Um,
honestly what I would want to do.
Yeah. Forgot I was
Pass
playing a
them off.
wizard. So yeah, can I take a look at the gloves and kind of see what they are and what a feel for like how strong they are, what they're
Yeah.
for, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Any historical
Yeah, roll an
connotations that might
Arcana.
have to do with them?
Uh-huh.
Arcana?
Yeah, roll an Arcana.
Sure. Fucking dicks.
All you can tell is that these are very powerful, and that honestly, when you try and like feel them out magically, the reason why you had so much trouble is that it sort of feels like you're not like you're sort of following like the flow of the magic. And while it's sort of like you feel like two things. There's like one specifically for this item that feels powerful, though you can't quite decipher it, but it also feels like it's supposed to be part of something bigger. Yeah.
So yes, Ophelia, I think here's the thing with this item here. I think this was like created like very long ago with like a different kind of magic that I'm familiar with. Like I think it's like you know how sometimes you see like an old book and the dialect that they use is different than the dialect that you use. Right? Because languages change over time. Are you are you nodding? Yes, you're following. Okay, so I'm making
Angle
sure you're
your
following what
camera
I'm saying.
down just a little bit, Rachel.
Sorry.
You're good. Okay, so no, so okay, so you know how like a long time ago. Anyways, so my point is that I think this magic is a little foreign to me. Like not that it is beyond what I am capable of deciphering. No, of course not. I just think it is. You know, if you don't know no dialect, then you don't know no dialect.
Are you saying I shouldn't send them to get what I want to get?
I mean, whatever she is offering you, I'm sure is probably of equal, like, usefulness to you. I'm sure, well, rather, I think the material thing she is offering is probably of equal usefulness to you, but the immaterial things that she is offering, that of the goodwill and all of this, I think is worth more than whatever this could possibly be worth to you, no?
She's just like looking between Zarin and the gloves, and she's like, "So do you want me to hold on to these right now, or am I good?"
I don't. If I want. Like I said, I cannot decipher anything in particular about them. So, unless you want to hold them until we get to a city, and I can actually do some real research in like a city or a library or something. I'm not going to be able to figure this out just sitting here in the woods. No. Fucking balls!
You
Fucking
sort
what
of
the
feel like a pulse through you, as if you want to try again and really think about this, but like you just got nothing. You like again.
No,
honestly,
like I
the
said,
bullshit
this is
you come up with about it being in another language, though, it's actually very true. This is
yeah.
this is
It's
something older than even the magic you know.
Yeah, like that.
And
is,
you know an old magic.
That
Like blood
that is what
magic
I.
is old magic. Yeah.
That is exactly what I said. Like I said,
Yeah.
it is old.
I can tell he's
That's
like
what
a little
I
jittery.
don't spout bullshit. I think with the stuff I say actually like kind of makes sense.
How do you roll 2 fucking ones?
Dude, it's real bad.
I'm gonna kind of like see like his like general like, don't know, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna hold on to them like a little like longer,
If
and I'm gonna.
anyone else with Arcana would like to try, you're welcome to.
I mean, Seraphina can. She's an arcane trickster at the very least. No, like
Seraphina,
I said,
you have a bit more success than Zarin, in that you get more of like a feeling of the source of the magic, sort of. And it's not that you know it very well through education, but more so that you have felt it before. in this sort of dark, swirling energy that was sort of the same power that you felt around that force field around Grimhowl.
Dark. They're. I don't know if they're good or bad because you can be dark without being bad. But
And there's
they're.
light in it as well.
Well, no, I'm just
Swirling
saying.
with something. Yeah.
Yeah. But
No,
their
I
energy reminds me of what was trapping Grimhowl.
See.
Ophelia. As she's saying that, like you're not like trained in Arcana, but you do remember like, oh, I think Zarin mentioned that magic had something that felt like something like from where he was from as well. So like there seems to be like this power of magic seems to be getting to lots of places.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold on to them a little bit longer. And I'm like, I think I'm gonna hold on to these a little bit longer. At least until I can get Zarin next to a book.
Wizards do love their books.
yes, that might be a long time, but as long as were you given any sort of timetable for when she wanted these?
Was I given a timetable?
I don't think so.
Technically, no.
No. Loophole.
And they are now like
Well, I
full
would.
size.
I have found that loopholes have a tendency to close rather quickly when you take advantage of them. So,
Yeah, you
just
can
Been
find
a
yourself
long
being
time.
hung. You can find yourself being hung by that same loophole.
Hey,
That's true.
that is.
Well,
Look at the wordplay on this one. I'm so glad we can be humorous in this dark, depressing times that we find ourselves in.
yeah. Well, when I get anxious about it, then I'll worry. But for now,
It's a coping mechanism. It's okay.
yeah.
But as I was saying,
And I would say,
was
based
there
on this feeling you have, by the way, you would think that Mucosa was not actually attuned to these.
was there anything else that you gathered in your adventures? Phew.
Pull out my bag of holding and just start dumping a little bit, and it's just tiny silverware.
Yeah. It looks like you've stolen tons and tons of like little earrings.
There's a whole village that lives back in there.
Oh yes.
They've got some. There was a princess that was missing, and we might have found her. I hope that they found her. We left them on the path to be able to find her. There was this really pretty cat lady. And we got in a fight. We had to drink things. There was a bear that was obsessed with honey.
I pull out
Oh.
the knife and I got a knife!
No!
There's still blood on it.
Careful! That is sharp. We don't just swing knives around all willy-nilly.
I do and accidentally hit the body in front of me.
Slices into it. Doesn't bleed.
Sad.
Well, I think how are the we need to I think we need to move quickly whatever we do. But if you are all tired from this trials, then we can there's no sense in heading into something when you are not ready, even if the time matters more.
Let's rest.
You all will rest. Oh crap, the button's not there anymore.
Could be on the lower left in the player sheet, player thing.
Are we doing watches?
On the users on below the cameras on the left side, Rufio, under show
Yeah,
players
no,
list.
all I see is request trade.
I'll have to figure out what the module that's supposed to do that is
Yeah.
and re-enable it.
What's it called?
Oh no, I'll do it later.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Everybody can just hit the long rest button on their character sheets.
Are we doing watches?
Yeah, I mean we'll do watches. That's fine. I think here is as good a place as any, unless we want to try and make some travel time in, depending on what time of day it is. If we want to try and make some travel time before we need to rest for the night, then we can, but otherwise I think this is as good a place as any to take a rest.
I think here works.
Here also
Yeah, I mean,
works.
what time is it is kind of what I'm getting at, and then we can...
Oh, he said it was nighttime.
Okay.
Yeah,
When I
it's
asked
like
earl-
8
yeah.
p.m.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
when I asked earlier,
that's
like
fine.
right
And
after we
then-
came out, he said it was night.
That is fine. And then we can get an early start on the next day, I think.
Sounds like a plan. I'll take first watch.
Yeah,
Not really tired yet.
Yeah, that is fine. So I mean, we'll take the appropriate watches for whatever we need
sure.
to do.
All right. Here, let's have everyone roll. I guess Ophelia gets to sleep the whole time, right? Because of the 2 elves.
I'm half.
Oh,
So
right.
I need, yeah.
Right.
So it would still need to be 3 shifts. Yeah, that tracks for what I was thinking anyway.
It goes calmly.
Who, just for a quick moment, who goes after me and watch?
I was thinking I would go third, but I'm also happy to go second.
I assume I would go last. Because
Okay, I'll go second.
I was most rested, right?
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Just a quick thing of as you're getting ready for your watch and I'm going to bed, Seraphina just kind of looks back at the bushes and is like, it's funny. I just got a taste of home, and I've never felt so lost. Have a good night, Ophelia.
You too, buddy. Go rest. I'm gonna go sit on top of like the dead man's chest, legs crossed, playing on his ribs and singing like religious autoptra music. My lady autoptra, why can't I find?
Oh my god. As Seraphina's falling asleep, she's like, man, she's a weird one. And then she just like pulls Ollie a little closer and passes out.
As you're doing that, Ophelia, you do feel sort of like this resonance and like magical feeling from that necklace you found, the Rotwalker necklace. I think it's on your character sheet. Is it not? Where the fuck is it? Items?
The locket?
Rotwalker necklace. No, here. Show.
Okay.
image. This.
Oh.
It was in the bottom of the bag that the trapper had. But yeah, it seems to like be sort of like magically resonating with your celebration of Otoptera.
Jamming. I'm singing softly to myself. This is a great night. Me and my lady connecting. I feel it. I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
Remember, Craig killed this man by hitting him in the side of the head with his mallet as hard as he could. His head is just totally caved in.
She loves this. She
Yeah.
lives for this. This
Yeah.
is exactly where she wants to be. Sad you died, friend, but this is me and my lady are having a bonding moment
Also,
right now.
I thought we like buried him, but okay.
I don't think we mentioned
You-
burying
you-
him.
When?
I don't know. I thought I.
You
wanted-
definitely
it's fine.
didn't.
It's fine.
The wizard did not dig a hole for him.
Yeah.
We buried the other guy that Craig killed. We didn't bury this guy.
I actually think I recall Zarin burying the bodies.
The other
Yeah, I'd
body
like-
you
The
threw in the
body.
magical pit.
The body. No, I'm
Yeah.
pretty certain I remember him mentioning that he did.
Yeah, it's fine if I didn't, and that it's
I'm
it-
just backing
yeah.
you up because I do
Yeah.
remember that.
it seems like something I would have done. Whether or not I did it or not is a different story. I may have said I
No,
wanted
I
to,
think
but
it-
then realized
No, you
I'm a
did.
wizard.
You did.
You did.
And you
You did
trudged
something with
through
the
it.
spell, too.
Yeah, because I know you at least tried. Because you were super concerned. That was part of how you like ran Craig off. You were really concerned about them as people and like harming them and him being a monster.
Yeah.
And you wanted them to have a proper burial or whatever.
Yeah. That's fine. Then yeah.
I'm gonna say it's
Uh,
out.
Right?
DM.
It's fine. It's him being on the scene thing works for the scene, so it's fine.
She's
all
still
clear
vibing.
though, Ophelia. Yeah.
Amazing.
As Zarin wakes up for his shift, which is also all clear.
I'm covered in like just grave dirt. Just like almost like a cat on catnip. I'm like, Zarin!
Well, I think are we almost ready to go?
Where are we
sorry, is this
going?
my shift? Are we waiting for it?
It's
Or
your shift.
is
No,
this-
you're. Oh, sorry. You wake up. You all wake up in the morning.
Okay,
Perfect.
cool.
Yeah.
Well,
It's all good.
all right. Good morning, all. I hope you are rested and ready for the horrors that await.
The horrors persist, but so do we.
So, we were. What was our plan before this? We went to the wolf, and then we are coming here, and then we wanted to find Baiti and his friends, right? That was our next big goal.
Hold on.
Baiti and the Mistmen.
Sorry, I'm flipping.
Would you like to share with the class?
I'm flipping through my notes to kind of see what we had discussed in previous sessions. And at the top of one page from the beginning of session 9, Craig fell in a hole twice.
That is classic Craig. You fall in hole, and you get out, and you fall right back in that hole. Don't let that hole get the better of you, Craig.
He's in a real deep hole right now.
Yeah, he
Yes.
is. Ain't no
But
climbing
I've-
out of this one.
But whatever we did plan, I think now we need to pursue our former ally and make our way for the camp. Yes.
Yeah, especially if he's murder happy right now.
Yes, I think if it is likely if he thinks that everyone there has committed some grave sin and needs to come to reckoning, I think we might find the camp in a sorry state indeed. Or we might
You're
find
right.
his corpse on a pyre, but
I'm all for saving more innocents.
it is innocent is a strong word, but at the very least,
People who don't deserve to die.
yes, at the very least, yes. Not for this sin, at least. So yeah, we'll
Go back
start
to
heading
lumber
out.
camp.
Huh? Yeah, start heading out
Yeah,
there.
okay.
At as quick of a pace as we can muster.
Sure thing.
I don't know if also
You'll still have to sleep
Ophelia.
once.
Make sure you just you make sure you have your spells set for the next day. things because I'm
Prepared.
gonna do that. Yeah, prepared. That's what I was referring to.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to learn more spells, so I'm kind of stuck with the 4 or 5 I've got. It's fine. It's fine. I don't want to go to a city and learn spells like a wizard. That's all I want. That's all I want. But yeah,
We'll
I
get
mean,
you to a city eventually there, and you'll get to learn new spells.
So you guys sleep through the night and
Well,
wake up, and you make your way to the
more
lumber camp. the next day.
importantly, Serafina, if this logging camp no longer exists, then there is no one to pay us for our efforts here.
Hey, can you
That's a
switch to
very
like some
valid
dramatic
point.
music?
Did what? Turn it
Can
down.
you
Can you
to, like,
switch
some
it to
dramatic
dramatic music?
Oh, sure.
You make a very fair point, and we need money. I mean, I know how to get money if we make it to a city, but like, I would like to not have to do that. So like, I mean, if
You
I don't
said you
have
know how to
I
make
don't mind
money in a
doing it.
city.
I do know how to make money.
Okay, yes. Yeah, but also we have done a lot of things here, put our lives on the lines and multiple times, and I would like to get paid for that.
I mean, yeah,
Well,
me too. I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying is like, I know how to make money, but like, I don't want to have to do that if we can just get handed money.
Well, we should get handed money for the things we've done here. That is my point.
Correct.
And
Yes.
if there is no one to hand us money, then you know.
I mean, if there's nobody here, we could just loot the camp.
Well, best case scenario, we get there and Craig has already looted the entire camp and is just leaving and is overburdened by the spoils of his.
What are we gonna do if we see him?
I am still trying to come up with an idea for that. Some of that depends on him. Some of that depends on the scene that we find.
I forgot to put you guys down. God damn it. As you come across a lumber camp, the first thing you find is a dismembered hand and foot on the ground. Someone clearly trying to escape, crawling out on his stomach, dead, in front of the gate. Bones and bodies crushed. By clearly very large weapon.
Rufio, your mic is cutting out.
God damn it. As you walk up, you find dismembered hands and feet, bones and bodies crushed by a very large weapon. A man who is clearly trying to escape, on his belly, crawling out with a huge stamp in the center of his back. Just a scene of mayhem and destruction and terrible crushing, bludgeoning blows.
Based on like what I know about death and ooey gooey stuff, how cold are they? Like how long is? Can I tell
Make
how long?
a nature check. You think that these guys have been dead since last night?
Okay, so he still could be chilling in the area. He's close.
Once we get to the bridge,
I was gonna say, I'm gonna send
Seraphine.
the. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go.
Once we get to the bridge, after like passing all of those bodies, Seraphine is gonna lean over either like the side of the bridge or just there on the ground and upheave into the river.
Yeah. As you do it, you see a body down there.
Yep, and continue to upheave.
Yep.
I'm gonna send the Wolf Scout to sort of run a perimeter.
Sure thing. Roll a perception for him. With advantage, I guess.
I can't click him because he's moving. He doesn't
Can I
actually have
have-
stats, so just.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
To see what
+3.
see what the roll is.
Actually, no,
Fine.
he's a scout, so it would be pretty decent. It would be like +5.
Well,
So
he
8.
rolled
Okay,
3.
so he doesn't do a good job. Yeah.
But that wasn't with advantage because
Yeah,
you said
roll
with
it with
advantage.
I did say with advantage. Okay, you suck at rolling.
Baby.
No, it's okay. It's okay. That just means that the next session I run, that just means that my
He's
rolls
gonna
are
kill all of us with 20.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I roll amazingly as a DM. I roll shit as a player. It's fine.
Great,
the-
great,
the
love it.
number of times that you crit Eric is ridiculous.
I
Cool.
crit.
Can't wait to build a new
You crit him
character.
like 3 to 5 times in one round of combat, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I remember you did like a triple multi attack and did like a triple crit or some shit like that. At least 2 or 3.
Yep.
Do I
So-
smell the smell of latte anywhere?
You do not.
Ileana?
Like, do I smell that coffee smell? Like, I'm
I
like,
guess like if you sniff a body, you might smell it.
I can only imagine Seraphina turning around from retching and just seeing me like sniffing a severed hand.
That does happen, and she's like, Shun, like, she had been like kneeling down and like leaning over, so she's now like just resting her hands, and she sees you do that and just. Ugh.
Yeah, and so yeah, I'm gonna just mostly keep an eye out. Be careful. We don't know that the danger is not still lurking, waiting for us.
Yeah, as you get
Ophelia, were they all felled by a hammer, or is there other wounds that you have seen?
Oh, this is for sure Craig. He's
All of
he's
them?
all over this. He's all over this. I pick up a hand. He's all over this. I just start picking up.
I'm
things.
asking because how do you cut off a hand with a hammer? That is my question.
That's a great. I don't know. Maybe it hit him. I don't understand.
Look,
it
that's what I'm saying.
sometimes.
Look around and see if Craig was the only one that attacked this camp. That is
as
what
you
I
look
want
at
to
like the severed hands, you notice that like they're totally flat and like just like disgustingly like torn, sort of, more than like cut.
Okay, so like okay.
Yeah, it looks like you could throw it like sort of like a flimsy frisbee.
Okay, so definitely like crushed and pulled off type situation. I'm guessing.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think he did a real good job of trying to turn this into like powder before he, you know.
Seraphina's gonna stand up and like wipe the corner of her mouth. We're like, be that as it may, Zarin still makes a very good point. There's a lot of people. Craig may have had help, may have had outside this realm help. Supernatural word in this. May have had supernatural help. We need to be on our guard and keep looking and
it
continue across.
It is also possible that he was not as thorough as he had meant to be, and there might be someone that can tell us more of what happened or might need our help. So yeah, I mean, we'll just kind of scour the everything, sort of keep looking.
Yeah.
And we also need to
Delicately on my part. I don't know if anybody else is doing it, but like I'm being very.
And we also need to check because the what was the family's name?
Cooper.
The Coopers. Their family had a different cabin that was separate from this camp, I believe, if my memory serves correctly. And so we should go and see there.
I don't think it was separate. There's, if I remember,
house, he had a place that we stole from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
we
was
didn't steal
in the
anything.
camp, just on like the back side of the camp.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's the thing. I thought it was like farther, like at least a
Mm-mm.
couple hundred yards away or something. But that's
No,
fine.
because y'all kept lookout while I was going up because of where it was positioned.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so we investigate for that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So as you're looking around, Zarin, you do notice that, well, you recognize all the bodies. You know, you're looking through, you see the door to the kitchen was bashed in, and like sort of like it looks like Tina tried to like bury herself in there and got murdered. But you notice you find the body of Bowden Cooper and everyone else, but not Lemmy or Morton. Though you
Lemmy
already
was
know
already
that
dead.
Lemmy was dead. Yeah.
Morton is the dad.
No,
No,
Morton's the other
is
brother.
the
Is the-
responsible brother,
Okay.
the business running brother. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Did we meet him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You pretended to be.
He's
Yeah,
the
you
son, he's
pretended
not the
to be
dad.
dad. Yeah.
Lemmy is the other brother. That's why I was confused.
Right.
Mhm.
So
Lemmy's the drunk brother.
we don't find Morton,
No.
the guy who hired us.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
Actually, I need to
Is there
bring as you
any
are.
signs of
What?
like that? If we don't find him, Serafina and Ophelia, I think if I don't see Morton here, he did not seem
Maybe
like
he
one
got
to.
away.
That's not what I'm worried about. Because if you are trying to do something and you think that the one who, my point is, I think that Craig might have had use for him not dead.
You
Or
think
might-
Craig might have taken him hostage?
Yes, that is what I'm trying to say. In less words than I probably should have.
It's okay. Wizards like their words.
Nah, I get. You see, the thing is, it is the cadence of this accent tends to elongate sentences.
Sure.
But yes, that is my thought. If we don't find him here, because there's no way that yeah, we'll see what this how we do here.
Are you fucking kidding? Oh,
God,
okay.
Lindsay,
I looked at the wrong one.
Serafina, as you're sort of looking around and investigating all the bodies and stuff, you hear some like shaking and shuffling in these bushes up here.
I creep towards until I'm about there. No,
Mm-hmm.
right about there. And then either if he's not already out, I bamf Ollie out.
Okay.
And send Ollie over to look at it from the opposite. Yeah, from actually like where you just put him while I'm here.
Yeah, so as Ollie is looking over there, he finds Morton Cooper actually hiding in a bush, sort of holding some like food.
Does Ollie scare him?
Yeah, he's just like, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
He's the Tressum. They don't exactly kill things bigger than them.
Your friend just came here and flattened everybody.
Yeah, I think that is more what he means. That
Okay, that's a fair point. Sorry.
I think he is less.
We
I
and
heard you to
Serafina.
protect us.
Serafina, because her daggers were out while they were searching, she quickly stows her daggers and was like, we don't want to hurt you.
What happened to him? It was like he was possessed.
I wish I knew. I don't know.
We are as worried about it as you are. He turned on members of your scouting party as soon as he heard that they had been to the grove that you mean to harvest. And he
we won't harvest there.
I believe
we tried to have that discussion with him, and he wouldn't listen.
And we sent him from our camp. I regret that I was not able to stop him from coming here. But that's just there was nothing that I could do.
Well, I don't think there's much we can do about that right now. I know that my father had a teleportation scroll in his room. I'm going to use that to get me and whatever fits in whatever the area is out of here. If you'd like to come with me, I think that would be smart because I hired 4 of you for this job and now there are only 3 of you. And I don't think you will do better than you've done already. And I don't need more blood on my hands.
Nor mine.
And as he's sort of walking with you towards the family cabin, you do see Lemmy's body sort of like in front of it, resting and dead and, you know, undamaged by any sort of bludgeoning weapon.
They didn't bury him? They just left him?
guess.
Morton, where do you... First off, was his dad here? Did
Yeah,
we
his
see
dad.
Yeah,
him?
you're standing next to his dad
You're
right
standing
now.
next to
Okay.
him.
Okay. Morton, where do you mean to go?
We're going to go back to the city and figure out what to do next. I'll be in touch with the Quiver to let them know that this job was a bit more dangerous than we thought it would be.
There is more in this forest. There are bigger things in this forest than anyone thought was happening. I think there are forces that have brought an
Dark
old kind of
powers.
evil to this world, and it seems likely that they mean to have it expand and take over more than just where we are here.
Then we will definitely need help. I don't know how payment works because of what happened here with you, but
do we have time to go and get help is kind of what I am asking. Because if we can be in the city today, then it is a month before we can make it here again.
is it
I don't think we have
better
any
for
other
us to stay
choice.
here and just die? Then they don't even know that this will be a problem and it'll grow unseen.
I don't want to abandon this forest any more than you do, Zarin, but I don't think we have a choice. He makes a good point. There's only 3 of us.
And we're all running low on supplies. You especially, Zarin.
No, I understand, but I'm making sure that we examine the consequences of the things we do here. If we leave here now, the forest, the area we come back to, it is likely it will be devoured in shadow, not just these small pockets that we have found. It will be consumed, and there will only be this blighted husk of what it once was. And if
But if we
Treg
don't leave now, we may be consumed with it.
And that is part of the calculation. If there is a chance that we can stop it with the 3 of us, that might be a better idea than surrendering it to itself. That is why I am making this argument. I have not decided what I feel one way or the other yet, but if we don't examine the choices that we make, then we cannot be certain that what we are making is correct. I don't know if the 3 of us can do anything to stop this. I don't know if we are strong enough. I don't know if we know enough. But I do know if we leave, we won't stop it. It will become this force that envelops everything.
But we can go and get help and come back.
Yes, but That is my point. We come back by the time we come back, it is months.
So we work that into our calculations. We expect it to be worse than it is. And if it isn't that bad, then hey, we prepared for the worst. But we prepare for whatever it may be because we can't prepare for it right now. It's fractured this group. We lost one of our people. Many who did not deserve to die have died.
We're also we're just out. We're out of things that we could need in order to actually win if we're having a hard time. Like, I don't know about y'all. I don't have any health potions. You got me for a little bit, but what happens if you don't? We need to stock up. We need to be ready for whatever is going to happen.
So, are you all coming with me? If you could grab my father and my brother's bodies, I'd appreciate it. As he sort of starts drawing this like big like ritual circle on the ground.
I'm going to go up and grab the dad's shirt and try to pull. I'm not going to go anywhere with it.
No.
Um,
Drag Bowden's body.
It feels disgusting as you drag it. And you try and like grip the hand, but it's like just squeezing like a broken Stretch Armstrong. Anyway,
I'll grab at like the
you get 'em
shoulders
there,
of the
though.
shirt.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Yeah, you're pulling them. Yeah, it feels like a sack full of chunks instead of like a body should be. But you're pulling them.
he's talking about Vandra, right?
What?
Vandira is where you're talking about, the city.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's more than a month. It's thousands of kilometers. It's a trek.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
maybe we can find someone to teleport us here. Or teleport us closer.
Serafina, the fact that Morton has access to this scroll is a testament to how successful his business has been over his lifetime, because that is not...
I know it's not easy.
It is not trivial.
But I don't really want to die in a forest.
Nor do I.
I don't want to leave the forest to fend for itself, but we don't have a choice. We stay here and die, or we come back and have a potential of saving the forest.
I'm just trying to think what is more likely. Dying here, trying to save it, or not being able to save it by the time we come back. And that is to say, if we do come back. That is the decision, is you cannot take our return here as a certainty.
It's a bridge we'll cross when we get to it.
Are you okay with saying that we have failed here?
No, but I don't have a choice.
Yeah, there is always choice. It's a matter...
Let's go, Zarin.
Good thing you're a wizard. It really makes this easier. I don't know if I could have actually used this on my own. But he keeps
So
drawing
he
the circles and stuff, and
does
he
he
sort
give
of
me the
hands you the
scroll?
scroll. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's fun. I can go anywhere. I can teleport us anywhere that I've been. Right? Anywhere I know, isn't that how teleport works? I can... Where do we want to go, guys? Where's a nice beach?
He wants to go to the church that is in the city of the big church in Vandera to try and have his
yeah.
father and brother revived.
Yeah, that's great. I'm looking, man, the where is it?
Oh, okay.
The Bay of Alucilia Alucilia?
Let me see.
Is
Cilia?
looking
You looked at.
well, I'm looking at the map. The map has a that's why I paused because it looks like it's trying to be that, but it's not.
Yeah, the Bay of
Yeah.
Alucilia. Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking mighty nice this time of year.
Yeah, it'd be a pretty nice down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, like where do you holiday in this world? That's where I want to go.
It's not really the time for that,
I'm-
wizard.
No, I know.
No, I know you're not using Zaren's voice.
Yeah. Before we, there's nothing really else we can do here, right? Before we just go.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm at like that's what I'm saying. Like, is there anything else that we saw that like would have caught our eyes as we were?
Like in the camp, let me think really
Yeah.
hard. Make sure you didn't miss nothing. No, all signs point towards Craig. Yeah. I guess you never asked him how he lived, but like that's not
He
it's
just
a
hid.
reasonable answer. Yeah, he drank a potion of invisibility and hid.
Yeah, and let's be honest. Do you think Craig like knew the names of every single person that was in this camp?
Probably not.
I don't think he like particularly interact with people. But yeah, anyways, I mean, I'll do whatever he wants. That's fine. I don't have to roll an Arcana check to see if I can actually do this.
I don't care for you two, so no.
Oh,
I don't need you to fail this Arcana check.
that's fair.
Here, forgot to. As you are, takes a second to upload the map because it's big.
Did you not have the map we're teleporting to already?
I forgot
ready?
to. Yeah, totally forgot to. It's just the city map.
It's not like I chose to have teleport and like surprised
No.
you.
No, and you, the group, teleport to the wonderful city of Vandera, right in front of the Church of the Divine Hunt. And we can either start with going in there, or we can start at the beginning of next session. I think I want to start with going in there.
Are you good with that,
But
Rachel?
it's up to y'all. Yeah, it's up to y'all.
Yeah, I got about like 30 more minutes before you like
Okay.
I clunk out.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We can start beginning of church.
Cool. Make sure I have the
Yeah,
right-
I've just been listening the whole time. I'm pretty pooped.
I want to go to the White
Beak.
Beak Order. They sound fun.
One second, where are my right notes? Okay, cool. So, as you walk in with the bodies, you are greeted by members of the church who look at the condition of the bodies and go, I can only imagine what trauma you've recently been through. We will do our best to assist you. As Martin goes, yes, thank you. This is my brother and my father. As you can see, they've passed away, and I would like them brought back. Money is no issue. He's like, yes. Well, money I know is not an issue. Due to the condition of these bodies, as he sort of like looks them over, he's like looking at Lemmy because like he isn't quite sure, but he sees like discoloration and things that would be a result of the death from alcohol poisoning and stuff. He goes,
The like weak old body.
yeah. Unfortunately, none of us here would be able to cast a high enough spell to bring them back and keep them alive. We would need our headmaster back, which will take a bit of time, but we can keep these here for you in the meantime. And as you are talking to them, you look over and see something peculiar. They had just left a room where in it, sort of gathering self together, is what appears to be like a walking tree. And I don't have character art yet for you, so I can't show them anything because you haven't sent me anything.
I've sent
I
you
think.
character
Did you
art.
send me? You've sent me like 12 images.
Well, you know, that's technically character art. Yeah, let me pull some.
Are you Groot?
If you don't say that this is the one I'm choosing, then it's all just chaff in the wind.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to take the time to do anything with it when you send 5 different pictures.
Yeah.
So, I think, Serafina, I think let's go. I think I'm done with forests for forever. I don't think I ever want to be in another forest again. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to even smell a tree for, I think, the next, decade or so. So, I think,
With being away for some trees for a while, like
yeah, let's, do you
the
want to
forests
go,
and the Feywild were so much different. I enjoyed those so much more.
yeah, do you want to
Things
go
made
and,
sense there.
find an adventure in, a sewer or something? Maybe, fight some ruffians or bandits or something down there?
morgue?
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, a
I'd
sewer-
like to maybe not do a sewer. I spent a little too much time there once. That's a story for another time. But
Okay.
Hospital.
We can
hospital.
we can gallivant down the streets of Vendira and see what comes up. But yeah,
This is where Serafina's from, right?
So how was the scene?
Yeah.
I could show you like all the
Trees appear.
places that I used to hang out.
I was mostly joking, but yes.
All right, we got a tree.
I know.
Describe yourself if it's not perfect exactly like the picture.
Ah, shit, I had a voice too.
I know you almost used it earlier, but it was Morton.
Wait, did I?
You were grumbling.
Oh.
I also sent you a little bit of information.
Oh, okay, cool. So they just arrived in the city, just teleported and came across me. What was the scene again?
Uh-huh.
Like the full.
You are in the Church of the Divine Hunt. You were looking for information about a vision you had.
Ah, okay. So we're inside the church right now.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, and I would be, I guess, kneeling down somewhere, like in a prayer-esque kind of pose, and you guys would see what you think at first is just like a giant, gorgeous, kind of like ashen gray tree with these kind of maple leaf like leaves that are a dark gray green in color. And there's like no motion, so if you think it's like maybe that's a fucking fake plant right there, until you see a little flitter in his leaves and on his head, and a little spectral hummingbird shoots out, and his head lifts up and he looks your way. Just kind of
One of the priests looks over you as you look up, and he goes, "And again, I'm sorry, sir, that we were not able to help with your inquiry. We would recommend going to what is it called again? There's a shop called Astral Secrets that tends to venture more into that area, maybe."
Thank you. I will take that into consideration. I suppose I shall be on my way. And he
Oh,
turns
please
to
stay if you'd
Lafleur.
like, but if you must.
I have very important things to do. Many things to take care of.
Of course, sir. I hope you find what you're looking for.
As I turn and see the group approaching, right?
Uh-huh.
We're all kind of just
Um,
chilling there, like a bit in shock with what we're doing, standing around two varying levels of decayed corpses, you know.
So you see this big figure turn towards you. And take a few steps until you guys are kind of like in his way to move. And that's the point you realize just how tall he is. Like, he would be as tall as like Jarakai was as a Goliath.
That doesn't help two of the people here.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that doesn't help.
You
most
tell me a
people here.
Goliath, I know. I was gonna say you say Goliath.
Well,
I
he
know how
says
tall that is.
Jarakai.
No
He-
Goliath.
I said
yeah.
Goliath, that's why I put the Goliath part
Yeah,
in there.
okay.
Hello. What are your names?
There and the tree's actually talking, and I haven't gone insane, right?
I think, no, I don't think you have gone insane. No.
He
I
kind
haven't
of
seen this
stares like
since home.
unblinkingly. His eyes are just kind of like a dim light.
I haven't seen this since I was home.
What do you mean? What is this?
Home is wherever you are, my dear.
Weird. Home, like the Feywild.
No,
I haven't seen this.
I understand.
A talking
but
tree!
like a tree man or a tree that can talk. Those are two different things. That is the. I'm not questioning that a tree can talk in the Feywild. I'm questioning whether you are referring to a talking tree or a tree that can talk.
Yes.
Oh my,
I would
my God,
qualify
Serafina,
as
this is
neither
not
of
the
those
time
things.
for such jokes. And we will get to
It's
you
not
in a
a
moment.
joke, it's
Let us.
true.
Should I let you continue arguing for no
Not
particular
arguing.
reason?
I'm
No,
gonna
we are
get-
discussing things passionately.
There's a difference.
Yes, Morton interrupts. As you all discuss this, I'll let you know of any advancing information I have on what's going on here. I'm going to collect my things and go home and try to deal
Money,
with all this.
payment.
Money. Everyone died. You were hired to protect people.
That's not our fault.
It is,
No.
Morton.
isn't it?
No?
Perhaps
Look,
if
I
you
will.
wish
I
to
know that you
receive
went through a lot of
payment-
hardships. I will make sure you get payment.
Morton, more to the point. I don't think that we are like to disentangle ourselves from this situation. And I think it is beneficial for you and your company if the problem that was already started when we got there, it comes to an end at some point. And seeing as we are most like to be continuing in this endeavor, us having the ability to do this will be beneficial for you and your business, I think.
Also, you didn't hire us to protect you. You hired us to find out what was going on with all your campers going missing or your loggers, and we figured that out. We just didn't solve the problem. So, but we still figured it out.
You're lucky Zarin spoke first.
Fair.
And he
Well,
goes and digs.
I think it was much like one of those sandwiches they sell on the street corner where it is cookie and then cream in the center. That is bitter cookie, cream in the center. Oh, it's so good. You don't eat at
no.
the street market
Are you
very much. I
calling
see.
me bitter?
No, I'm saying.
He's saying a cookie.
Serafina, shush. Serafina, shush.
He looks through patch. Here, I will. You see him pick up a sack. This is what you were going to get for a successful mission, and he pours out half of it and hands it over to you. And this is 2,000 gold.
I reach over to come between them.
No.
Not to reach for the gold, just to come between
Oh,
them.
dagger comes out though the moment that you start
Also-
reaching.
One second.
Don't do anything with it, but the dagger does come out.
What is this gold really worth to you?
A lot.
What is this your
Food.
business for?
A house over my head. Why do you even fucking care? Sorry for cursing.
Whatever the symbol is.
Yeah, that's what.
you did like a star at one point.
It was like,
It's like Benny in the Mummy, just trying to find the religious artifact that works.
Did I cancel that?
I think
No,
so.
it
'Cause
showed
I
up.
never got.
But I don't think you selected anybody. What are you trying to do?
yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Serafina.
Oh.
As Morton turns and walks away, you see something fall out of his pocket. A finger dipped in wax that you had seen previously lit, used as a thief's candle. But here's the thing. As you see it fall out and it lands on its side, you see these tattoos running up and down the sides of the finger, this sharp claw at the end. And you know whose finger this is. This finger belonged to the legendary thief Hits, a half fox demon.
Say the name again.
Hits, Kits.
Pits. Sound like I was hearing pits with a P.
That's a much less cool name.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I know that's not what Rufio chose.
That's like somebody else named Brad.
Oh, look how
See, that wasn't the
waifu and
art.
kawaii.
No, that wasn't. That's not even the right art. If I'm being
I
honest,
was gonna
had a
say,
totally
hold
different
on.
one. No,
If
Where the
bad, why
fuck is it?
hot?
no, there's a different one that I liked more. Where the fuck is it? I'm confused.
Did
I
she
remember I
have-
had this problem. I switched it back and forth a couple times, and
Yeah, was the image like large knockers? Like just
no.
No? Why do you choose a picture with smaller knockers? What is this?
Forge assets.
Also, if you just copy and paste an image into the chat, it'll post and you can click it and make it bigger. If it's like, instead of like uploading it or whatever.
In the
Oh,
chat
yeah.
on here.
I
Yeah,
see.
yeah, like I did.
1 second. No, because it like they must have had the same file name, so it did that thing.
Yeah.
Let me. Fuck.
Let you fuck.
God damn it. Yep.
Wow. You have the permission. You have the freedom. It's all you, man.
No, now I feel I'm annoyed because I need to find this. I know how to find it, but it involves me looking through a chat.
Just bring up the like global search menu. It's just Alt F4.
No, look, I'm looking through a chat with Fuzz.
Oh. There's in mobile. There's a really good like search pane.
I've used it a lot in our
Yeah.
messages.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I don't know how to get to that same thing in on a desktop.
Really?
Yeah, like
It
on mobile, there's
doesn't-
a tab.
it
that you
shows
can
up- It shows up slightly differently on desktop. Mommy? Sorry.
Yeah, that's the one. More Katarina inspired.
You good?
I'm fine.
You good, girl?
That was,
And you
that
feel
was
this, like-
supposed to be an inside thought.
That happened
did that
so
twitch
quickly.
Your nethers a little? Like, what's going on here?
Basically, any rogue or thief knows about Kits and how legendary she was, and you know that this finger, along with her other fingers, hold pretty strong magic within them.
The moment I clock it. Is anybody other than the 4 of us right here, like around looking in this area?
I mean, not particularly with any interest. Like, people are sort of milling about.
I'm gonna send. So we're in a church, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send Ollie over to like one of the pews to like kind of start making a little bit of like like not being destructive, but just kind of making a little bit of ruckus so people are turning and paying attention to him, and I'm gonna swipe that finger.
Sure thing. Just give me a sleight of hand.
I
With
have
advantage,
advantage
because Ollie's being distracting. Yeah.
I was like, tell me I have advantage. Which is alt for advantage, right?
Yes. Yeah, you swipe it up real good.
And just tuck it into my bag, and then just give like a little whistle so Ollie comes flying back over, and he just scarfs on my shoulders.
Nice. Yes, and as you hold this finger, you definitely feel like it requires attunement to access its power.
And I just do it so nonchalantly, like don't even say anything about it, just that is what it is.
The tree man is watching intently.
That's not the right finger. That's the old finger. There it is.
But would you have noticed?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Would I
roll a
have?
perception. Probably not.
Do I have a character sheet?
25.
Yeah, I rolled a 25.
No, you did not send me one. I'm guessing your wisdom's
pretty
not very high, though.
I could have sworn I sent you one.
Did you?
I'm almost
I
certain.
don't remember
I did.
seeing one. I could be wrong. I just don't remember seeing
Just
one.
roll a fucking d20, and if it's
Yeah, just
high,
roll a
then
d20.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Like the difference between like 2 points.
You'd base, yeah, because you don't see.
Yeah,
No,
you
you
don't
don't
have a
see.
plus
Mine
8
was like a
to-
+2, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would need a nat 20 for that at that point. Rogue's gonna rogue.
Maybe staring blankly at it, anything. He's mostly watching Ollie.
That makes
Ergo,
sense.
the
Ollie's cute.
distraction.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
The whole
Perched on my
plan.
shoulders. Yep. I just give him a little scritch once he lands. So
Well, I think. Do you have somewhere you stay in the city, Serafina? Ophelia, you're not from the city, right? You were traveling.
Been here? Don't stay a lot of places. I kind
Well, we
of
have
drift wherever
come-
death takes me.
At the very least, you can come to where I stay, and we can settle up and figure out where we go from here.
you have a
before
place here?
Yes, I do. It's not anything crazy, but it is somewhere that I at least know is safe. Before
Excuse
Morton
me, Mr. Wordy Man.
Yes. Do you have business
What
with
are
us?
your names?
What?
Why do you want to know?
I am intrigued by you and your kind. Your group looks quite interesting.
I think that's supposed to be a compliment. I'm choosing to take it as one.
It is simply better in life to stand out above those around you, to be interesting.
It's not very difficult for you.
Where I come from, I blend in quite well.
Do you come from a
So-
forest? Because we just spent a lot of time in there, and we really don't want to go back to a forest right now. So if like that's your like plan,
For the time being, I am not on my way to another forest.
okay.
I am
I thought our
On a
plan was
mission
to
of
go back to the
sorts.
forest, Serafina. Maybe I'm confused.
Eventually, yeah. I know.
Are you perhaps talking about the forest nearby?
No, the
Not
forest
exactly nearby.
we are referring to is very, very far away.
He kind of like looks very intently at all of you, which is basically like his eyes getting kind of wider and brighter. And he kind of tilts his head like he's sniffing or something. And you see his leaves that are on top of his head kind of like wiggle a little. He's like, I smell a very interesting kind of lingering scent from you all.
It has been a couple of days since we bathed.
I mean,
I-
some of us. I had plenty of time by the pond.
I prestidigitation all night.
I mean, yes, at the end of the day, a wizard does not smell unless he wants to smell, but
Right. I came here because I had a vision of the world tree. My people have been suffering where they are. And as I followed through in the dream, deep through its roots, is an ancient root twisting dark and evil magic throughout. It was as if a skeletal hand was grasping, squeezing, trying to remove the life from the world tree itself. I came here looking for more information on such a thing, to find more about this rot, as it were. I believe there may be a connection between my own people's problem and wherever that rot may be. You smell of a woods that I do not recognize. It is titillating.
Weird.
it
See his
is.
leaves wiggle again.
I don't want to know what a tree looks like turned on.
It is my understanding that the view of the world tree is somewhat of an antiquated understanding of the way things are. And
My friend.
in current times, it is more understood, the outer cosmos and such, and was quite thoroughly disproven that the whole world sits in the trunk of a tree.
I do believe you have a misconception of the world tree. It is
Well-
more of an idea than an actual physical being of a tree.
That is not what I just said. It is not. That is not what I just said. No.
No, you used many words to say much less.
I said exactly what I meant to say.
Did you?
Yes.
Are you the leader of this group?
We don't really have a leader.
Don't speak so hastily, Serafina.
Why did you lead her?
Serafina, I am just.
There
I
was
make
no
jest.
elections, Aaron.
You know very well. I am only pushing buttons.
He turns
You
and
pushed them
stares
very
at
well.
Ophelia.
I am more the
Ophelia's
voice of
fingers
reason
back.
and the obligatory voice of contrariness. Because if you don't ever look at all the options, you don't ever make the right choice.
I do agree with you that he says a lot of words, though. Whatever your name
He
is.
Indeed is. My name is Oku.
Oku?
Oku.
Oku.
Yes. This one. The small one. Floating around, doesn't quite speak much. You
She's
smell
been talking
of...
this whole time. What do you talk? What?
You smell of...
Decay?
Yes.
Sorry.
Fresh decay.
That's an oxymoron.
Ah. It's one of my favorite smells, actually. It is a beautiful scent. See, the idea of decay just being another part of the life cycle. It's a wonderful way to look at the world. Are you muted?
Looking at Zarin, and she's like, he's saying all the right things, and now I'm worried. Red flag on the play. Like,
So
yes,
is
yes, y'all.
I take it, for someone of so few words, you are most likely the leader.
I think you're muted, Rachel.
No, she's just shaking her
You're
head.
just really far from your mic.
Yeah, you
Oh.
sound really quiet.
It still sound quiet when you're up close. What the hell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sometimes my
Oh,
gain.
there you go. There we are.
Yeah.
There you
your
go.
gain dropped all the way.
Yeah, sometimes she switches. She's just shaking her head. She's like, "Mm-mm, do not put that on me. Mm-mm." She may not know who's leader, but she knows she ain't it.
Curious.
We
A
don't,
group-
like I said, we don't really have a leader. And we're not
Well-
necessarily looking for one, so, like, we know nothing about you.
That is not true. We know.
Well, you know my name, and I do not even know yours. So technically,
said
you
his
know
several
more about
times.
mine.
I've said his several times, pointing to the wizard.
I just need to call him the wordy one for now.
That's a bit rude, though. He does have a name.
Zarin. Hello.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he's also said my name, but it's Seraphina.
Serafina. Hello.
Hi.
And my name is Ophelia Foxglove.
You see, like, the little, wispy, hummingbird kind of, like, shoot out, come, like, pop in straight in front of your face and kind of, like, look.
My
And
fault.
then fly and, like, disappear back into the...
Ollie
back into
perks
the
up at
leaves.
seeing the bird,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then he's like, oh,
and he's
Ophelia.
just tracking it.
I wonder, have you, in your travels, seen anything reminiscent of this dark, evil rot?
Pretty
I
sure that's what we
think
were going up against in the
Ophelia,
forest. So,
Ophelia, I think
yeah.
we have
Yeah.
been through a ordeal, and I think that we should exercise caution in this moment.
We inform.
And I think a rest and recentering before we make any hasty
Mhm.
declarations of what we are and what we've been.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
We don't know a
Mhm.
lot about the things going on, but I think we should use some restraint for the time being and let us recover. I think this being might be worth talking to, but I think we should,
Discuss a couple of things amongst ourselves first.
yes.
And she's
put.
gonna look back at Okur. Okur?
Oku.
What is it?
Oku.
And
Yeah.
go, I'm too tired to talk to you right now, maybe later.
Are you staying at an inn here in the town, or a tavern, or a tavern inn? Because they got those kind of things. Like,
I spend
how do we
most of
find
my-
you?
I'll be outside, most likely. I do enjoy the sun.
Outside, like, this church?
For
Around this
tonight,
area?
Yes, I think tonight I will settle somewhere close. I think I saw a nice bush and bench down the street.
Gonna turn to the other two and be like, I mean, we can always find him, like, tomorrow. He kind of sticks out. I'm sure if we go around asking people if you see a big white, gray, talking tree, someone's gonna have seen him.
Surely.
I did see another guy. Somebody said he was my doppelganger.
Well, hopefully he's not the evil one.
You see his like leaves kind of shimmy again, like he's chuckling to himself over a stupid fucking joke.
Was there a joke there?
He
That
felt
there's
like there
another
was.
one of him when he's unique.
I was
Yeah.
trying to think of like, is there like a tree that's like a doppel tree? But like that's
Doppeltree.
yeah, like that's what I thought that joke you were making was, and I just wasn't aware of something.
What
That's
was that
why I asked if there's a
fucking
joke.
that tree in Pokemon? The it was in
Sudowoodo?
Sudowoodo. Yeah,
Sudowoodo.
there you go. I don't know Sudowoodo.
He do that a lot.
I don't know the answer. It's this. Dick.
Okay.
So we'll
But
come find you. We need some time to gather ourselves. We just went through an ordeal.
we just got out of a relationship, you know, like
Here.
Who the fuck
Perhaps
was in a
I can
relationship?
assist you.
with Craig.
Oh,
Greg were.
Yeah, like we
Married,
just got out of that
obviously.
relationship. I don't want to be like jumping into
that was
something
more
too
of a
quickly.
that was more of a situationship.
I don't know. The chemistry between Zarin and Craig.
You saw it too?
I saw it too. I thought a wedding was gonna happen, not mass murder.
It was like same. Me too.
so
Anyway, you
I
were saying
rescind my
something, Goku?
invitation to come and stay at my place, but it is okay.
Saren, don't be like that. You
Let
know we're just
me-
kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not. There was definitely chemistry. If I can sleep outside, whatever you want.
We will discuss and we will find you when the sun shines. Yes.
Sure. Let me,
As
before we leave, offer you something to aid in your rest. And he reaches into like a little pouch.
I don't need your spores, bro.
Drugs.
He reaches into his little pouch and he pulls out a satchel, like a little leather satchel, that contains. Well, he hands it to you. Whoever wants to take it. Here, take this.
Seraphina swipes it.
Just add it with a little bit of hot water and let it brew. And have yourself a nice restorative tea of my people.
Is this dead people tea?
In a sense.
Okay. I pocket it.
And as they walk off towards Aaron's house, you do see that they are going in the direction that you were pointed was the direction of Astral Secrets, the shop that you were told to investigate further about your hand vision.
Okay. So I just will awkwardly follow behind them, I guess. But I don't know.
And we will pick up there next time because it's late.
Thank
you so much for staying late. Yeah.
Sorry it took me so long.
I wanted to get to I didn't want to start with introducing him because I feel like then that would take up even more of the session, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I had fun.
Yeah.
I just listened a lot, which was nice.
I mean,
honestly.
yeah.
Bartholomew had
happens.
some good action.
I've been playing my fucking character in fucking like 3 months, so
Right.
a lot of the mini world stuff was very much like, well, I'm an NPC essentially. I'm not gonna like try and steal the show here
Mm-hmm.
or make decisions.